What's going on, guys? Infinity EOC back again. Today I'm doing another back issues review, and the book that I'm going to talk about is Wolverine: The End, #1. This is from 2004, end of 2003. The print date on it says January 2004, so it probably came out in around November of 2003. It's by Paul Jenkins and Claudio Castellini, is that his name? Claudio Castellini and Paul Jenkins. This is kind of like a spiritual successor to Origin. It's not really a sequel. It's more like a bookend to it. And yeah, I don't know if I'm pretty sure this takes place in like an alternate Earth, or just non-canon at least. It's the first part of a 6-issue miniseries, and yeah, it was pretty decent. This first issue is just about Logan. He's just really old, and he's living in the Canadian wilderness, and his healing factor is wiping his memory. His healing factor is healing his memories, I guess. So he can't really remember much. He's just really old. He's living in this cabin in the middle of Canada, and the book starts off with this guy coming to trade with him, and this guy, Wolverine doesn't age, so this guy's been trading with him for 50 years, and this guy looks older than Wolverine looks. So they've known each other a long time. And this guy, I forget his name. It's like Frank or something real generic, and he runs a general store, and so he trades supplies and stuff with the loner in the woods, which is Logan, and he gets a letter sent to his general store for Logan. So he goes and gives the letter to him, and the letter says that someone that he knew has died. So you turn the page and you find out that it's Sabretooth that died, and so Wolverine and this guy, Frank, I think that's his name. Let me just check real fast. George is his name. So Wolverine and George go to Victor's funeral, and while they're there, the attorney that is controlling Victor's estate gives Wolverine like a deed to a house, and so they go to this house, George and Wolverine, and it's like this decrepit old mansion, and it turns out that it's the Howlett's house, and so Wolverine goes off and he's like inspecting the property. His nose brings him to a tombstone, and it's for John Howlett. And at John Howlett's grave, he finds a book on Japan. Someone had just left it there for him. So Wolverine gets paranoid, and he thinks that someone is watching him. This house has been abandoned for God knows how long, and there's a freshly placed book right on the grave of John Howlett. So Wolverine gets all paranoid, and George is like, "What's going on? Why is this, such a big deal?" And then the book ends with Wolverine going, "Weapon X, they're everywhere, watching," or something like that. It's just like something like real cliche. Weapon X, man. Weapon X, they're everywhere. So, I don't know. It's just a fun book. I read this series when it first came out, and I don't really remember too much of it, to tell you the truth. It wasn't terribly memorable. But going, I just reread this issue again for this review. But it actually kind of inspired me to read 2 through 6 again. So I think I'm gonna do that soon. And yeah, so that's just a little bit of Wolverine the End. I definitely recommend it if you like Wolverine. Excuse me. And you want like a different story, a different, you know, alternate story that's not really in canon, but it's still a good read. So check out this series, Wolverine the End. This is issue number 1. You can get it pretty cheap, I think. It's not terribly pricey. So yeah, go check this book out. It's definitely worth the money, worth the read. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.